History, such a rich tapestry of noble deeds and heroic figures. And today, we get to talk about some real stand-up guys, a group of visionaries from Wilmington, North Carolina, known as the Secret Nine. Just the name alone, the Secret Nine, sounds so exclusive, so important. Like a book club for people who really care about civic order and good governance. These weren't just any 9 guys, mind you. They were prominent white businessmen and political leaders, the absolute cream of Wilmington society at the time. Pillars of the community, you might say. In 1898, they looked at their city's government and thought, this just isn't working. What wasn't working, you ask? Well, the government was multiracial. It was a fusionist government, a coalition of black citizens and white populists who had been, get this, duly elected. Can you imagine? A government chosen by the people, where different races actually worked together. It was just an absolute mess of democracy and cooperation. So, naturally, these 9 upstanding gentlemen decided they had to do something about it. They conspired to overthrow it, because when democracy gives you a result you don't like, the most patriotic thing to do is obviously to conspire to violently dismantle it. Seriously, that's like basic good citizen stuff, right? No, these weren't just some random thugs, This was a sophisticated operation orchestrated by the best and brightest. They were acting on behalf of a much larger, statewide campaign by the Democratic Party, a campaign with a wonderfully clear and simple message: white supremacy. The clarity here is absolutely breathtaking, right? No confusing jargon, no beating around the bush, just a straightforward goal. The Secret Nine's role was to be the local chapter of this grand project. They put their money where their mouths were, financing and organizing a violent insurrection. Their noble aim, to completely eliminate black political participation and, of course, restore white supremacy to its rightful place. It was a restoration project, really, like fixing up an old house. But instead of replacing rotten floorboards, you're systematically disenfranchising and terrorizing an entire segment of the population. It's all just part of building a better community, isn't it? They saw a problem, black people voting, holding office, and participating in society, and they came up with a final, decisive solution. Their go-getter attitude, seriously impressive, right? Now, let's meet the members of this distinguished secret society. The guest list for this exclusive club of city overthrowers was a real who's who of Wilmington's elite. First up, we have Hugh McCrae, a developer, an industrialist, a man with a vision for Wilmington's future, a vision that apparently didn't include a multiracial government. Then there was J. Allen Taylor, who wasn't just a conspirator, but also the president of the Wilmington Chamber of Commerce. That's right, the head of the city's business organization was secretly planning to violently overthrow its elected government. It's just good business sense, I suppose. A stable, predictable environment for commerce is key. And what's more predictable than a government installed by force and run by your friends? It's networking, really. Joining them was Hardy Lucian Fennell, another name synonymous with Wilmington's upper crust, and W.A. Johnson, L.B. Sasser, and William Gilchrist, all respectable men, all deeply concerned with the complexion of their city's leadership. We also have Pierre Beauregard Manning, whose name just drips with Southern aristocracy and a certain commitment to the old ways. And let's not forget Edward S. Lathrop and Walter L. Parsley. These 9 men, these titans of industry and society, came together, looked at the will of the voters, and said, "No, thank you, we have a better idea." And their idea involved guns, intimidation, and the complete subversion of the democratic process. It's the kind of bold, outside-the-box thinking that really makes a city great. Truly inspiring stuff. These weren't just men. They were civic-minded heroes, dedicated to shaping their city into the perfect model of what they alone wanted it to be.